Okay, so to continue our discussion about interactivity in transmedia theories, again, the annotations big help here in figuring out some of the tricks and tips that the makers of the guild use in order to get their fans involved. So here we learn that all the signs in these scenes were made and donated by a guild fan, Mike Z. Teeter. He owns a sign company in Tennessee. Thanks, Mike. So the annotation works as advertising for Mike Z. Teeter. I am sure that not only did the guild benefit from him donating these signs, but then his own professional business benefited from it, because he just got a free shout out on a web series that has hundreds of thousands of fans. And so this is something that's very true today, and we talked about this with the homework economy and Donna Haraway, where like we're always working and looking for angles and opportunities to get ourselves out there. And this is an opportunity for fan interaction to actually help professional business. So, excuse me, they also do official contests through the series. It says this was a great Clara Korn fan art contest conducted during the first rollout. Check out Felicia's Pinterest account in this description of the vid for links. And I'm going to flip to that page here real quickly. So here you see Clara Korn's Pinterest page where fans have submitted artwork of Clara as a unicorn. And again, another way to drive up interest, to get fan interaction, to create sort of a subtext of interesting ways for the fans to get involved in the narrative without actually having to change the linear model of the narrative within the web series itself. And I do want to revisit that idea again, that the web series, it is a linear it's a linear narrative. In other words, like, you need to watch season 1, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 before you watch series 2, episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and so on and so forth, because otherwise you miss out on the narrative. But there are these other non-linear portions of how you can participate in the series that you might stumble upon this somehow and then become attracted to the web series, which is the rabbit hole. But these various cheese holes that they've created help to create a sense of community and to keep fans interested and participating and interacting in the way that is necessary for transmedia series. Okay, so here we also see, again, other opportunities, other cheese holes. Does anyone notice Alina, the steampunk woman from other projects Felicia was in? Name 2 of them now. We'll tell you in the next annotation. And so, again, fan interaction. This also is what's known as like putting an Easter egg in there, special things where fans can interact and participate and show off their knowledge. So then, again, another one, Nightwing as the hottest comic book character. Discuss other opportunities for fans to kind of come across to one another, join communities, and also share their fandom, not just of the guild, but of other related genres that are covered in the guild. Here we have another cheese hole. We wanted to create a sad Clara is sad t-shirt. So bad. Can you make a graphic? Submit it to the Geek and Sundry Pinterest account if you do. So again, you can see how these would be really appealing opportunities for fans to not just watch and enjoy the series, but then to become and feel as if they are part of the entire system. So Easter eggs. Another Easter egg is the bitch cat posters from season 4, Tink's bedroom. She's all over the season. Can you name where a stuffed one appears? And then anyone notice what episode the guild is the Easter egg for the swag being given out? We'll tell you in 4 annotations. And again, you see this, like, not only are they trying to get the fans to participate, they're also trying to keep the fans really involved by saying, we'll tell you in 4 more annotations, so keep watching, because, and if you count carefully the annotations, then you too will find out this information. So what is an Easter egg? This definition is from the OED, and it's the second definition. Obviously, the first definition is the one that we're most familiar with the actual eggs that we decorate for Easter here in the United States. But the second definition, you can see it originates in computing and is an unexpected or undocumented message or feature hidden in a piece of software intended as a joke or bonus. Also a feature of this kind in film, music, or other forms of information or entertainment. And what I think is really interesting is that an Easter egg is supposed to be hidden and that you find it. And Felicia Day and the director who are doing the annotations for the Guild, they actually call our attention to several of them. It's interesting because I think that it's a way of educating their audience and then also drawing or reminding you to pay really careful attention to all the thought and the effort that they've put in to not just creating an interesting narrative, but to creating special parts of the narrative, like a subtext that the in crowd will get. And so there's innately, we just feel this sort of competition, like, oh, I need to figure this out. I didn't know I needed to know this. And then it adds an extra gaming sort of element to the transmedia narrative. So here, again, an Easter egg. Most of the props behind Blades are from Legend of Neil, Sandeep Prak's web show that Felicia guested in and Greg did the art design for. So they're really calling our attention to things and telling us what the Easter egg is in order to drive up interest in their friends and colleagues' projects in addition to the Guild. So this is one thing that you really need to be thinking about, again, as we move forward towards our final project, is a serious attention to detail and also to layering in meanings that your audience will not only hopefully take interest in your project, but in other projects. This is something that really defines business in general, and the creation of art and literature and videos and transmedia series and web series today is that you need to, and this is one of those cliche business terms, you need to always be networking and promoting not only your own work, but the work of the others, people around you. The more successful people that you can surround yourself with, and the more you can help make the people around you be successful, hopefully the more opportunities you will have yourself. And sometimes it's easy to feel competition and maybe some anger when one of your friends succeeds and you don't, but that's actually an opportunity to use that person's newfound success in order to help you do something that you want to achieve. And you can see this over and over again with friends that become one friend becomes successful, and then their friend becomes successful, and their friend becomes successful, and then all of a sudden we have this group of people that are really successful because they, instead of tearing each other apart, they work together to collaborate and help promote one another. So that is the end of our slideshow for this particular week on the reading and the Guild. Again, I hope you really enjoyed this season. It's so full of fun moments and interesting plot lines. It's a real joy to watch, and also can help us to continue practicing our terminology in regards to mise-en-scène, cinematography, editing, and finally sound. Those annotations really help us out as we go along in trying to figure out what makes a good transmedia project. So this week, you're going to have an assignment that will help you to get ready for your final project, and the next video will explain that to you.